Boy, I'm a little windblown. I drove 150 miles to a, well, we used to call them a roadside park, but they call them safety centers now, the bigger ones. Way back in the day, way back, they called them car camps. Anyway, this is one that was built around 2000. One of many that was built along 87, way back. Well, 2000 isn't way back, but what it did, they replaced a really old roadside park, and they put a safety. I can't remember exactly what they call it. Safety stop, I think. Safety stop. Anyway, they built facilities here for. When they were first built, there was supposed to be a permanently stationed Department of Public Safety officer, there was, but as the budgets get cut, that went away. And they're fairly well maintained. They're got surveillance cameras all over the place, which is typical, and unfortunately in this day and time probably necessary. Anyway, they're got a nice playground and nice tables and yada yada. Anyway, the landscaping in these places, in different places in Texas, they try to maintain a theme. And when they landscape, the one thing that they actually do right, in my opinion, is excuse me. They plant native trees and shrubs. So this is just my own form of recreation to alleviate some stress. I came all this way. I actually came down to a town close by to look for, see what the job situation is. But this is my recreation while I'm on the trip, and that is. They do plant trees that make nut trees that are native to Texas. So, see if I can. Oh, there we go. And of course, these. Now, I'm not a arborologist, but these look like acorns. Certainly, this looks like an acorn from an oak tree. Now. These others are a variety I've never seen. The lady at I asked her, the maintenance worker, what did she think this was? She said she wasn't sure, but it was one the squirrels like, and she thought it was an acorn. But the tree itself, means that doesn't make there's a lot of varieties of oaks, and it does look like either a pin oak or a shrub oak, but I actually came down to pick pecans. Now this is a new enough park that these trees aren't old enough to make a lot, but this one little bitty tree, it's actually, I don't want to say sad to look bad, but this tree made one healthy pecan. I'm taller than this tree is, and yet it still made a healthy pecan. The ones that I picked up last year didn't make hardly at all, but this little tree made one pecan. So I made this little tree a promise that I'm going to do my very best to get this to germinate and plant it and grow it, and then I'm going to plant the tree somewhere near water that hopefully that tree will make many generations of this is a native pecan. And I know that this, a lot of you people out there, especially cynics, which I could make very colorful comments about cynics because they're my favorite target, but they're hardly worth my time. I'm just simply going to say, I hope you find something that's very worthwhile in your life to do. A thing of beauty is a joy forever, as the poem goes. I hope that you can come up with something and do something like this that will outlast your life by many generations as well. I hope that you can find your own form of recreation in your life, however hectic it is. And as you're wading through whatever problems you have in your life, do something that'll outlast your own life and bring joy to many generations to come. By the way, one more point on the trees and the tree seeds. Not knowing the varieties is part of the fun of just planting it and see what kind of tree it makes. Give it a try. You might find some real joy in it.